Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome back.
to another episode of
The Baller's Block. Or is it just
Block is
Baller's
hot.
Block?
The block
It's
is hot.
Baller's Block. I
The
keep
block is
saying
hot.
that.
The block is hot.
Oh man, I hit my mouth on the mic.
Oh, it
Man,
happens.
that's
We'll edit that out too.
I don't know if we will. We just might keep that as well.
But today is All-Star Sunday.
It is All-Star
All-Star
Sunday.
Sunday. They switched it up a
Move the
little
mic
bit.
back a little bit because I don't want that happening because the block is hot. All-Star Sunday.
They switched it up a little bit. Not the usual setup. Nothing on Saturday. Nothing on Friday. They did it all in the same day.
Okay. What'd you think of that? How'd you like that format?
To be honest, I think I might like it a little bit more.
It's a lot less
You don't
exhausting.
like you don't have to make sure you're doing something. You make sure your whole
Both
weekend
days,
is
yeah.
off.
Before
For
it's
the-
like
for the
Saturday, I
busy
can't
people.
go out Saturday night because I gotta watch
Right.
AllStar Game,
Right.
3-point shootout.
And it seems like it sped things up a little bit
It did.
more too,
It did.
because they have so much filler.
Yeah, it was a nice orderly fashion. The only thing I probably would have asked more of is like the dunk contest, a little bit more participation.
Yeah, three.
At least six.
Three's
people.
kind of weak.
Yeah.
Three's kind of weak. At least four.
No.
It should be six, but at least four.
Six.
Six
Two
would be
dunks
ideal.
each. First round's 2 dunks each. Second round.
That's
you get a
literally what
dunk
they
and a
did. Yeah,
replacement, then
yeah. So
finals.
Giannis is getting the MVP award. That seemed kind of obvious. I think he not miss? Yep,
So the
16
game's
for
over.
16.
Oh wow, how many points?
35, 16 for 16.
Team LeBron.
Did not miss a shot. But you know what though? I think they tried to make sure he got that because there was a few times where he got fouled and they didn't put him to the free throw line.
Oh yeah.
They're like, we're not effing up that record, and we know he's not going for 2 for 2 because that's what I think Reggie Miller alluded to that as well because he's definitely not going 2 for 2 if they put him at the line.
Okay.
But it
Yeah,
seemed like he would
perfect
get
game,
it though.
basically.
Yep, first ever. Well, it's not the first ever perfect game, but it's the perfect game with the most points.
Impressive. So yes, so the All-Star weekend is over. The the actual game is over as well. Team LeBron took the W.
Again, I think he's undefeated in this format.
He honestly picked his team well.
From the moment I saw the team,
Mhm.
I knew they were winning.
Yeah.
I knew.
Like, the
they
moment
were
you got
winning.
Steph on that team, it's like, then you got Dame, it's like, you got Giannis, like, okay, come on, bro. You're basically building like this is like his final year basketball team. The final runs, you're like, guys, let's just do it.
Imagine if this was my team.
I imagine they all did. They're just like, F it.
But look at
Let's
the
make
run though.
history.
He literally put all the playmakers on the team.
That's smart.
Luka, Joker.
You can't
Steph.
lose.
You got Conley.
You can't lose.
Who am I missing? You got Dame
How do you
himself. Even Giannis is a great playmaker.
How do you lose?
You're not losing. I think he drafted Ben Simmons too. No, did he draft Ben Simmons? Yeah, he did.
Or was it Joel Embiid he took?
No, because there was no teammates that were on the same team.
Okay, so he's smart.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
Exactly.
Playmakers win the All-Star
Well,
games.
one thing you cannot call LeBron is a stupid basketball player.
He sure knows how to put together teams.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see what
I
you
did that
did
on
there.
purpose. You caught that. Good stuff.
But
Good
do you
stuff.
think he'd be a good GM then?
I don't know if he'd be a good GM. He's a good GM for himself. Because it seems
Fair
the
enough.
teams he puts together benefit him.
Fair enough.
So,
But you know what though? He only played 13 minutes this game. He put together a team.
where he didn't have to play much. No, I knew I caught that too. I figured he put this team together to where he didn't have to do much. He has a name already, big enough for himself. But here's a replay of the actual All-Star game. Zion catches one. You're not gonna see the footage because it's just off the TV. We just finished watching.
We just
the
show
game.
off our commenting skills a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, oh yeah. I know our commentary skills. Here we go. Steph Curry about to take over this quarter.
You can't
Here it
leave
goes.
that guy that wide
Splash.
open. Look at
Steph. That was a
Look at the
no-look shot.
disrespect.
He pulled the trigger.
LeBron did something
Wow.
similar.
You see that?
LeBron did something similar. That's ridiculous. Look
Steph
at the
again.
range, 36 feet. They're saying.
Splash.
But
That
again,
was fun.
Steph
We gotta
going,
keep that
Steph
hilarious.
going,
Step in a little bit. We went off frame for a second there.
Steph going mental.
Steph went off
But you know,
as well, and then he catches
this
a
was
lob
incredible.
too.
This was incredible what they did here because they got Chris Paul, they got Steph, and they got Dame Lillard on the team. All little guys. And like seemingly one after the other, they threw lobs to first Dame, then Steph, and then Chris Paul.
All caught a lob.
All caught a lob. I mean, come on. Ooh.
And then Dame from half court. And then Steph comes right back.
I didn't even see that it was from half court.
Steph comes right back. Bro, right back. Splash.
It was a little bit closer, but still.
So as I was saying, imagine it was Dame and Steph instead of Dame and McCollum.
That'd be bananas.
How do you guard those guys?
Would that be worse than Steph and Clay? Because I think we haven't seen Clay play in like 2 years, so it's like
we don't know where he's at.
We kind of forgot.
Yeah.
You know what, fans?
No, you know why I say Dame and Steph? Because they can both handle the ball.
That is true.
Clay doesn't necessarily handle the ball.
Dame is basically what Steph is.
Exactly. Again.
Without the luxury of great teammates. Well, I would say McCollum is great, but that's it.
Shooting from deep. He has that Dame time thing locked down, man. You should get that copy written. Most all time, nice.
It was a.
Congrats, Chris Paul. Past Magic Johnson for most all-time assists. I guess
it was bound
in
to
the All-Star
happen.
Game.
It was bound to happen.
I mean, you had to make the All-Star teams for it to happen. So
Chris Paul, they call him the point guard.
It happened against Steph taking a 3-point shootout. That's my boy.
That's what I was gonna say. He just won the 3-point shootout. I told him to do it.
I should have worn my.
I told him to do it.
Here
it is.
Oh, looks like draft night in the NBA.
I'm going to the hometown Raptors.
He's going to a non-contender and
he's off to join another non-contender in the Golden State Warriors.
How many chips do we have
Who lost to these guys?
How many chips we got this?
Who lost to these guys most recently?
All right, that's cool. It's cool. This is my draft day picture.
Here we go with the dunk off.
Homeboy, the first guy got robbed.
Yeah,
bro. He got robbed.
Yeah,
he got robbed.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's his name again?
Absolutely. Cassius Stanley.
There we go.
And that's probably why he got robbed.
No one knew who the hell he was.
That part.
But, you know, Simmons lived it up. Is his name Simons or Simmons? Anthony Simons? It's Simons? Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. With 2 M's?
I have no idea.
It's his name spelled with 2 M's. He was on my run in 2K.
He did a dunk, you know. A little ode to T-Mac. Honestly, T-Mac did it better.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to show highlights. And then
now here's the thing.
Guys' visuals.
Here's the thing. That dunk that Obi Toppin did with the through the legs one, it wasn't as good as the first dunk my dude did. Cassius Stanley.
No, not at all.
They robbed that guy. And this dunk here, the dunk that won it.
He should have kissed the rim.
I don't think he could have kissed the rim.
He could have kissed the rim.
I don't think he could have kissed the rim.
He should have tried.
It's a dangerous task.
He should have tried.
It's a dangerous task, especially at his height, to be jumping with that much force trying to kiss the rim.
He could have done.
He's right. He's liable to rip all his lips off.
Could have got closer though.
What he should have done.
What
he should have done was give one of those to the rim while he's dunking it, because he basically just like volleyed it in the way he dunked it.
You think he should have touched the rim?
Maybe even that.
Tapped it a little,
and then dunk it. That would have been that would have made the dunk look so much better.
Should have done that
because
and then as he did,
because nobody even realized.
And then
nobody even realized
that he
kissed the rim or he attempted to until he blew the kiss. Right. And then Kenny Smith like, yo, he tried to kiss the rim.
Yeah.
And then we all watched the replay.
Yeah.
And saw what he did.
Agreed.
But he did not kiss the rim.
Agreed.
And a lot of people mentioned it. Shaq mentioned it. He did not kiss the rim. But if he had went like he did when he was on the ground, that eluded everybody to the dunk.
Worked out.
Then it would have been like, I did this when I dunked.
But he should have. And then caught it 2-hand and then boomed it.
You know what?
That would have been dope.
Yeah.
It would have went right in rhythm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bang.
I like that.
Would have been nice.
I like that. That's even better than my idea.
So if I was a dunker, if I had hops like that.
That was my thing. I want a few back in my day.
We have no footage.
I want a few back in my day.
The same way we have no footage of his LA Fitness run.
I mean, you see me dunking in the opening.
I'm just saying.
You see me dunking in the opening.
I was dunking in the opening too.
Come on, you want to compare dunks?
I mean, a dunk is a dunk. A dunk is a dunk, right?
Check out the opening. Compare dunks.
There's mans out there that can't
I don't even have to say what they were.
There are dudes out there that can't dunk. Period.
And take this in. That's me dunking with a already torn Achilles.
Okay, fair enough.
That's me dunking with an already torn Achilles.
Fair enough. All right. Which clip?
The 360
Which 360?
or the little twist dunk that I do.
Little twist. You heard that?
You see it
from a 360 to a little twist.
Tell,
Dunk.
oh, you tell me what
Next
it was.
he's gonna say it was a little pump dunk.
There was a little.
There you go.
There was a little. You know.
Yeah.
There was a little.
Keep going. Keep going. Little twist. The little twist thing.
It's 2021, guys.
Oh man.
Apparently, can't do that no more.
Oh man. That definitely got cut and edited and bleeped out or whatever you want to call it. So if you're wondering why we laugh, you will not be seeing any BTS of that one.
Or maybe
wow.
You will. Or maybe you will.
This guy thinks we're on some like
it's 2021.
uncut,
apparently,
uncensored, like hip hop uncensored.
Apparently,
DVD
you can't do that no more.
basketball show. Yeah, you can't be doing them things.
Would have been all right if I just said pause.
Not for this. Not for this show. Two jerks in a pod, yes, not baller block.
Fair enough.
Not ballers block.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there you go. Like
Dressed all classy. Dressed all classy, and I'm running my mouth. I apologize to the fans.
You know what made you do that? This is why I said you shouldn't have done it. The hat. You dress classy, but once you throw a hat on, the class is gone, man.
It's a bad hair day, guys.
He's not wavy today, folks.
Oh, it's terrible.
He's not wavy today.
It is terrible.
You join the club.
Mm-mm.
Come home.
Mm-mm.
Come home. Join the club, Debo.
One day.
Join the club.
One day. Say about when I'm 50.
This looks badass right now, don't it?
See when I'm 50. But until then, I'm going to keep it going as long as I can.
All right.
Keep it going as long as I can.
You do that. So back to AllStar Weekend.
The thing that we did not talk about.
What about?
The guards.
What guards?
The guards embarrassing themselves.
Which
and
guards?
Losing to big guys in the
skills competition.
The skills competition.
Man, here's the thing. Remember what I told you? I feel like big men.
Yeah.
Are forced to be more skilled than guards.
Well,
because they got to do a lot more to stay on the court.
Well, here's the thing. I don't remember if Chris Paul missed his pass.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure every other guard missed their pass.
Chris Paul can't miss passes.
He's the point guard.
Yeah, and he's
the point guard.
He's an elite level
you don't have
point
to say
guard.
anything after that.
Yeah,
he's the point guard.
Yeah. Agreed.
Phoenix is number 2.
Yeah,
they were at one
for
point.
a reason.
Come on, did they make the playoffs last year? They're number 2.
I get it.
But
I get it.
Yeah, but even still, he lost. Well, he lost on a shot.
Still.
And like you said, the big men.
They're forced, man.
If you're gonna compete at a high level, you have to be a well-rounded big man. You can't just
be a one skilled,
You have to do two things.
Can't have one skill set
at an elite level.
Yeah.
Now this might sound odd, but what's his name is an elite dunker? Rudy Gobert. Not to say that he dunks like powerfully or on people, but he does it frequently. Like he always tops when it comes to dunking.
Okay.
Because he has a great ability to run the floor.
Okay.
Get to the basket on pick and rolls.
All right.
And things of that nature.
Okay.
He's great at cutting. So he gets a lot of dunks.
Okay.
So he does that at an elite level, and he plays defense at an elite level. You have to do a couple of things very well, to succeed as a big man.
I agree.
And that's why you see them winning the skills competition en masse, because I think bigs have been winning for the past couple years, if I'm not mistaken.
Possible. I guess it's right. Yeah. But again, you see a lot of bigs have a lot of skill and talent. They can do a lot of different things that guards don't do anymore. So, as long as you can shoot.
Look at the Joker.
Like, I was going to mention him.
Look at Joel Embiid.
There you go.
Look at Giannis.
A lot of them. You said Ben Simmons is a big.
Look at Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Once someone that size can do what a guard can do,
it's over.
You can't stop him.
It's over.
Like, what do you do at that point?
Kevin Durant is literally an elite shooting guard
Yeah. In the
at
centers.
7 feet
Yeah.
in the center's body. You were just gonna say, yeah.
Basically have him doing what guards do. Back then it was like, yo, guards were elite and sought after because
And a guard that's elite at everything.
yeah.
Maybe not athleticism, but elite at everything.
Like I was saying Ben Simmons, he's like what, 6'9"?
Yeah.
6'10" almost.
You got centers at 6'9".
He can dribble, he can pass like a guard.
Can't shoot, but
If you need someone to
everything
run your
else,
team,
elite.
you got him and he's big.
look
He's gonna cause problems all the
at
time.
what Philly's doing right now.
There you go. Like he can play the perimeter too. It's not like he can only guard big men. He can
He's a
guard
great
everybody.
defender.
So what do you do when
He's a
someone
great
can do
defender.
that?
In fact, one might say underrated defender.
Yeah, Philly has two of them on their team then basically, yo.
Another very versatile.
They might have no
big.
excuses then. They might have fallen into that Milwaukee category where you have no excuses. Giannis has been there a couple of years where it's like finals. You could have been there.
They're very much contenders, and
Yeah.
there's high expectations there.
Okay.
And if they don't win, I think there'll be a lot of people disappointed.
I was disappointed they weren't in the AllStar game.
To that.
I don't know what they were up to, if they snuck up for some
Well,
lemon
here's the
peppers.
thing. It wasn't that they were doing anything nefarious.
Okay.
They,
As far as we know.
no. They we know why they were out. It's
Okay.
because their barber had the COVID.
Oh, they got
Or they did some contact tracing
okay.
business,
They got the same
and it
barber,
led to the
basically.
barber.
Gotcha.
So
Fair enough.
they're making sure that they stop the contact tracing there and they don't spread it
Fair enough.
anymore. So
Understood.
it wasn't like they were, on some lemon pepper missions.
I just had to ask, things happen.
It is Atlanta.
Things happen.
It
There you
is
go.
Atlanta.
Things happen. But no, I think I enjoyed the AllStar Weekend. Surprisingly, I did enjoy the skills competition. I normally overlook it, but I felt I was forced to watch it just because it was all condensed. I liked it. I felt it was exciting.
What would
to
you say
watch.
was the least exciting thing?
The dunk
Let's
off.
wait.
I'm
agree.
definitely gonna say the dunk
I
off.
agree.
I think even the game was pretty good.
I would say from bottom to top, what I enjoyed the most, dunk off last, then the skills competition, then the shootout, then the game.
I would say for me,
You say basically the same thing, just switch the game and the shootout.
yeah, so most enjoyable thing, top to bottom, I would definitely say for me it was a shootout.
Fair enough.
It was a shootout. I
Like,
felt
like I said,
because
while I was
think how the
filibustering,
finals went down, just the way it ended made it
he won in spectacular fashion.
like all
He
around.
had to hit the shot.
all around. Because remember what I
And
was
he
saying?
banged the
Michael
shot.
Conley was the sleeper, and he gave Steph the fight to the end.
Yo,
basically.
Michael Conley came to say, yo,
I can shoot.
not even I could shoot.
Y'all forgot about me?
I should have been an all-star.
Mm.
I should have been an all-star out in the streets.
Get your numbers up. Get your numbers up. Come on.
Some may ask why the hell did they do it, but I was the highest paid nigga in the NBA at one point.
Yeah, and then he wasn't playing. He was injured.
He was very much
for
injured.
a lot of that one point. But
But shouts to him though. He finally got his all-star run.
yeah, no, I'm happy.
He finally got his all-star
happy
run.
for him.
Yeah.
But so I would say the 3-point shootout was number one, and then I would say probably the game,
Yeah.
and then the skills,
Yeah.
and then the slam dunk contest, up until like the first dunk. After I saw the scoring, I seen how I seen where it was going.
Yeah.
That's when I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this is whack.
I basically tapped out.
Because the first
at that
dunk, we were
point.
like, ooh.
Like if that's how you're scoring it,
It was over.
if that's how you're scoring it,
It was done for me.
and you can tell the young boy was rattled, yo.
He got shook when he
Yeah,
went back
man.
out. He didn't know what to do. That was a la Aaron Gordon. That was basically the same. He thought about Aaron Gordon. It brought flashbacks about Aaron Gordon for me. So that's why I was like, I can't do
What
this.
am I gonna do now?
I didn't enjoy it after that. After that dunk, the first dunk was to me
It was sullied.
The first dunk set the tone.
It
I
was
was like,
sullied.
okay, it was first attempt. It was a pretty good dunk for a first attempt, first round.
Yo,
That set the tone.
yo. Did they give out 150?
Nah.
They did not give out 150.
You know what they're doing? This Dwayne Wade thing's becoming a thing.
Dwayne Wade sullied the dunk off, bro.
It became a thing.
There was not 150.
It became a thing.
That first dunk was a 50.
It became a thing.
The second dunk dude did was a 52.
When you make
that's how you said it. That's how you know.
When you make mans
That's
like
how
Dwayne
you get.
Wade,
That's how you get things hype.
When you make mans like Dwayne Wade, be a judge in the slam dunk contest. I get it, Flash. I get it. They call you Flash. They didn't call you, the human vertical torch or the human whatever trampoline. They didn't call you. They called you Flash. You're not supposed to be judging a slam dunk competition, and then you're giving the man a 9. A 9.
But I think
clear 10.
I think his thing was more on some homerism business, because he was awarding better scores to a Miami guy.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
Now it's become a wave where people are just like, I'm gonna D-Wade the slam dunk contest and just give a 9. When in actuality they know it's a 10. They watch everybody else's reaction and say, nah, I'm giving a 9. I'm gonna be the only one just cause.
Come on.
I wanna be trending. I wanna go viral.
That's probably the first dunk off ever.
He went viral after that.
That was probably the first dunk ever with those no 50s given out.
It's terrible.
Not a 150. And these were all former champions doing the judging.
Things done change, man. Once you put on a suit, things change, man.
Bad form, boys.
Things change.
Not savvy.
But it is what it is, though. So that's the order of how I enjoyed it. But overall,
I'm not mad at you.
For
basically mine, just switch the top 2.
Yeah, so for what it is, for COVID situation, the whole pandemic, the fact that we were able to still pull off the AllStar Weekend, I thought it was well organized in terms of that.
All right.
It wasn't overwhelming or exhausting to where I had to plan 2 days around an AllStar Weekend.
I got a question.
What up?
Given that we had 2 people have to basically go quarantine, do you think they should have had an AllStar Weekend at all? Do one in the first place?
Yeah.
You think they should have done
it? Yeah. One was only 2 people, and on top of it, we don't know what they were actually doing for both of them. Same team, same whatever. There you go. So maybe they should have, not gone to the barbershop. They could have got a little personal, private. I don't know how it went down. Maybe it was a personal, private barber that was mobile or whatever. But I don't know.
I don't think they should have did it.